Hey guys, hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then thanks for dropping in by my channel, and if you've already been there with me from my recent past, then no more introduction is really needed. So today, if you have noticed that I am not wearing anything on my face except I have already done my brows and nothing on my face. So yeah, today I'm going to do a foundation review. So I thought of sitting with you guys and chit-chatting with you and applying the foundation. So that is how today's video is going to be. So today the foundation that I'm going to do a review and a test and a wear test and everything is going to be very hyped about and a very talked about and a cult favorite of a lot of people. So this is today's foundation. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is how the outer packaging looks like. This dark blue color is just stealing my heart. Being blue one is one of my favorite color, and the packaging looks so luxurious. So this is the outer packaging of the box. So today I'm going to talk about this particular foundation. Honestly, this is not a drugstore foundation. This is a high-end foundation, and this price range of this foundation is 3,600 INR currently for 30 ml of the packaging. It is also available in a mini size. I think it's priced around 1,800 bucks. I am not clear, but yeah, I think it's so. I'm going to check and leave everything out there. And yeah, it is the foundation which I'm going to talk about today. So for reference, I am a normal combinational person. So as we all know, and if you don't know, please remember that our skin changes with the season. So in the summers I am like an oily combinational person, and in the winter I'm like a normal combinational person. So currently I am a normal combinational person. My T-zone on this area, like under my eyes and this side of my nose, I tend to get oily as the days goes on. So please excuse my voice. I just am recovering from a high fever, so my voice is a little bit cracked, so please excuse my husky voice. I got my hands on this foundation a month ago. So I already have had a month or so with this foundation, trying and testing this foundation. So I have my own good views and reviews and the good things and the bad things about this foundation. So I'm just going to sum up all those things today in this particular video for you guys. So as you can already see that I do not have anything on my face, I'm going to start on with some moisturizer, which is a very important step. It is a very crucial step. Please do not ever skip this step. Even if you are an oily person, please don't do this crime of not moisturizing your face properly before putting anything on your face. Moisturizing is just the basis of any good base. And now I'm using my Smashbox primer water, which is basically this one, as a primer. I am not using any primer today because I want to see how it acts and works without like a primer. I might have used like a pore minimizing primer or any shine and oil control primer, but I honestly want to test it without anything, just with a primer water. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. So now at this point, when I'm done with the moisturizing and the priming, I'm just going to go and start applying my foundation. I'm just going to open this up from the box and the curtain, and this is how the packaging, the bottle looks like. It has a glass packaging, and it is basically a frosted glass, which is giving it a very luxurious finish with their logo scribed over here, and it's then written name like Estee Lauder, and this particular golden cap is giving it like total bougie as vibe, and I'm like all up for it. Oh my god, it's a bougie, man. It's so bougie. This cap, bang on. They could have used any plastic black cap, but too good with the packaging. So yeah, this is how the bottle looks like. It's quite simple and quite small bottle, but it is 30 ml, you guys. So this is the standard quantity in which you get any foundation. So yeah, this is it. I love the packaging, and the only thing which they are missing out right now is a pump, which you can always use a MAC pump, because MAC pumps are almost universal. They goes on with anything and everything. So yeah, you can, the MAC pumps goes so well with this, so you can always use a MAC pump. You can go to a MAC store and buy their loose pumps, and you can fit in to this one, or else you can use it like this. So yeah, if the formula is good and all, I personally am not going to be bothered about the pump, there is a pump or not. But if you are working with clients, or if you do brides, then obviously you will be needing a pump, because you won't be having the time to do it like that. And yeah, it's good to have a pump, because then the foundation doesn't dry on that quickly. So that's the thing, they could have incorporated a pump with this. I am in the shade 3W2 Cashew. I don't particularly remember the number of shades they have, but I'm just going to put it over there. So yeah, and that's the thing. And I honestly don't know, but they have the shade names also. So I do remember my shade by the shade name, which is Cashew, which is written over here. So the shade names are very easy to remember. So I am the shade Cashew, if you want to know, and I am MAC NC35. So if you are looking for a reference, I am MAC NC35 Huda Amarate 310G, and then I'm Estee Lauder Cashew. So that's the thing. And so now let's read what they are claiming. So it's written Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup SPF 10 1 fluid ounce liquid or 30 ml E. So it's written, it's a double wear stay in place makeup SPF 10 proven 24-hour staying power. So they are claiming to be 24-hour staying and long lasting, looks fresh and flawless. Okay, stays true to the color, means it doesn't change the color. It feels lightweight, so comfortable that you won't be believing it's long wear. Okay, it's transfer resistant, it is transfer proof. Oh my god, and it lasts throughout heat and humidity. That's great. It's medium to full coverage. Okay, it's matte finish, it won't clog into the pores, it's oil controlling, oil free, fragrance free, dermatologically and ophthalmologist tested. Oh my god, it has all the good things. And as you can see, it's written that it's oil controlling and oil free, and it won't clog the pores, and that is the reason I did not use a primer. So I wanted to see how this foundation does it all in itself. So these are the claims they are claiming, and today I'm going to apply it on my face and see what are the claims they are truly able to deliver. So I'm going to apply this foundation one side with a brush and the other side with a sponge, because there are a lot of people who love applying a foundation with a brush, and then there are a lot of people who just love applying with a sponge. I love applying it with both, and nothing matters to me. I can do whatever it goes on with. So I'm just going to see what it goes on with better and what it applies better on. So let's start. But before starting, just give it a good shake, which is a very important step. Even if it is not written, just give it a good shake. And it is actually fragrance free. I am not getting any fragrance as such. I think this is going to be enough for my entire face. I think that is going to be more than enough. And I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to start applying it on my face. But before starting that foundation, I'm just going to give you guys a close view of how my skin looks like. It has a lot of blemishes, marks over there, like sunspot. So yeah, taking the brush, I'm just patting it onto this side. The brush which I am using to apply it onto this side of my face is a PAC 265 brush, which is basically this one, if you can see. So yeah, I will be linking everything I will be using throughout the video. So I'm done applying it onto this side of the face. I'll quickly move on to that side of my face, and for this side I already have this much of foundation left, and I'm just going to use my Sigma 3D HD blender, which is basically this one. Honestly, the Sigma 3D HD blender do soak up a lot of foundation. It does, but it gives a very seamless and airbrush effect, and that is the reason I love it. So now at this point, when I'm totally done patting the foundation on this side of my face with the 3D HD Sigma blender on this side of the face with a brush, I am just going to say what I felt like. So the first thing that I felt like is it applies almost equally with a brush or a sponge. So it's your choice to choose any of it. If you are a sponge girl, go with a sponge, and if you are a brush person, go with a brush. But what I prefer, or what I do for any foundation, is I first apply my foundation with a brush and then I dab my face with a sponge, and that is what I prefer doing. So yeah, it applies immensely good with both the products. So yeah, it is not a patchy foundation, it did not clog into my pores, and it is quite blendable. I was able to move it good with a sponge, and I was able to move it very easily with my brush also. But I'm just going to go and top it out with some other products like the concealer and bronzer, and see if I do face, or if it moves beneath the skin after applying those products, because that is an important step, and I am going to do that. So now let's talk about the coverage. So it is quite full coverage, I would say, as they have claimed it to be medium to full coverage. Yeah, it is a medium to full coverage. So the foundation brand says like medium to full coverage, because if you apply a thin layer, you will be getting a medium coverage. If you apply a thick layer, you will be getting a full coverage. So yeah, it does give you a medium to full coverage, and it hides almost anything and everything. For example, if you remember, I have had a pimple mark onto like this area, which is over there, and if you remember, it was red. So it's totally hidden right now. As you can see, it's not seen, or it's not visible over here, but I can see my sunspots and blemishes peeping a little bit beneath the skin. So I would say that is a full coverage, but full coverage which makes your skin, which appears, you let your skin appear through beneath. Like I want to say, like it is like that good type of a full coverage which gives you a natural vibe, like like that what I would say. Like, so let's put it up in this way. So this is a foundation which is going to cover all your imperfections and blemishes and spots and marks, which by the way are not imperfections, they are good, even naturally you're unique. But yeah, so this foundation is first going to cover those things, and then it is going to say, hey, hi, this is me, this is the natural me. So this is a type of a foundation which you can just wear and go out of your house. So it gives you a full coverage in a natural sense, right? It is not going to cake your face up, and which is going to give you a natural and fresh vibe. I might have said this line for millions of times by now. I'm feeling like I'm wearing makeup, it's very obvious, but it's not making my face feel heavy or look heavy. It is not doing any of the things, and I'm just getting annoyed by this strand of my hair. Personally, I honestly have a little bit of under eye dark circles. They are not very heavy that I need to always color correct it. I never color corrected it. Even I do not have any color correctors, because I do not have that much of under eye dark circles. But yeah, I do use a concealer, and today I am obviously going to use a concealer to see that how it goes on with other products, which is very important step. But if you are not a concealer person, if you are always in a hurry, and if you just want to go out wearing just a foundation and nothing else, then this is going to be it for you, girl, because it can easily cover your under eye dark circles. It's honestly, do you really think that I need a concealer? I honestly do not need a concealer. So now let me go back to the packaging and see whether the claims are going good or not. So they are saying like 24-hour proven, so I am going to do a VAT test. Honestly, I'm not going to stay for 24 hours. That's not possible for me. I do not think anyone wears a foundation for 24 hours, and I do not recommend that. So when they say 24-hour, what they mean is you can wear this foundation as long as you want. It is going to be fresh and natural as long as you are wearing it. So yeah, it is looking fresh and flawless. Okay, currently it is looking fresh and flawless, and I'm just going to see after the VAT test how it looks. So it stays true to color. So yeah, it is still true to color, which I'm still going to see after the VAT test. and it is feeling lightweight and comfortable. Yeah, it is feeling lightweight and comfortable. It lasts through heat and humidity. Okay, I'm going to test, and it's saying that it is transfer resistance, which I'm going to test right now with my phone, and it lasts, and it is medium to full coverage. Yeah, it is a medium to full coverage, and it is giving a matte finish. Yeah, it is giving a satiny matte finish, like not that matte finish like matte, total matte finish, but yeah, it is giving a matte finish in a good sense, like good matte finish, not that dead matte finish. So yeah, I am good with the finish. And then it is saying that it is not clogging the pores, it's oil controlling, it's fragrance. Yeah, it is fragrance free, and it is going to control the oils or not, and that I'm going to see. And my pores are not looking like it's out of my face. They are not. It has quite minimized my pores. My pores are looking quite flawless. It is doing its work without any primer beneath it. So by far, I'm very much happy with how the foundation is looking on my face. And for the transfer test, I am going to tap my phone on my face, and that is the only thing that I can do for a transfer test. So yeah, this is my phone, and I'm just going to no transfer. As you can see, there is a no transfer. No transfer. Wow. So now at this point, I'm quickly going to put on some concealer, and for my concealer I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It is in the shade golden beige, and I'm just going to use this. So as I'm blending the concealer into my skin, what I'm seeing that the foundation is mixing well with the foundation. It is not moving still now. The foundation is going good and strong. It is in its own place, and the concealer is blending pretty well over it. The concealer has also blended flawlessly with the foundations. Like, it coincides with other products well. It is not those concealer, and it is looking good. My skin is looking good. I know I might be looking a little ghosty at this point, but I'm just going to go behind the camera. I'm going to complete the entire makeup, and I will be right back. So now I'm back after putting on the rest of my makeup, and this is how my makeup turned out to be. So now it is currently 4:44 p.m. as you can see, and it took me, I applied my foundation when it was around 3:44 p.m. So yeah, it took me around 1 hour to do this entire face of makeup, because obviously I was filming this video for my YouTube channel, because you will see the video of this particular look. So yeah, I am going to keep this makeup. I know it's quite late, and I am going to go out right now, and I am going to keep this makeup as long as possible. And before going on to the bed, I am going to do a final review at how it lasted on my face for the entire hour or day. I can't say day because almost the entire day is passed. So yeah, I am going to sign off right now, but I'm going to be back again, and I'm going to see how the foundation stayed on my face. So now I'm finally back for the third time. So now it is currently 9:20 p.m. and when I ended up applying the foundation, it was 3:44, and I ended up doing the entire makeup, it was 4:44 p.m. So I have been wearing the foundation for more or less 4 to 5 hours, and that is it for today. And I am sorry I am not able to wear this foundation for a longer period of time, because when I started the video it was really late, and I wanted to do this today. And yeah, so that is it. I hope I could have kept it a little longer, but I wore this foundation. I went out to do a little bit of shopping for my friend's wedding reception, and now I'm back. I had my evening snacks at my home, I had my tea, I had a chit chat with my parents and all of that. So this is still my makeup going pretty good and strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys closer so that you can get a close view of how the makeup is looking currently. So this is my makeup after 4 to 5 hours without doing any touch-ups, and what I can see is that the makeup is looking quite good without any creasing. A little bit of creasing has happened under my eyes, and then this happens irrespective of any makeup I wear because of the lines that I have under my eyes. So it might be my concealer creasing, or it might be my foundation moving. And the other thing that I can see is that I have got smile lines around my face, which I do get because I have chubby cheeks and I smile a lot. So yeah, for this reason I do get smile lines, and yeah, otherwise I don't see any over accentuated pores or any flakiness. It is still glowing. It is not super matte. So now at this point, when we are done looking at this foundation from a very close point of view, what I want to conclude is that, so this is a matte foundation, but it is not that super matte foundation. I would rather want to say it is a luminizing matte foundation, that it gives a natural satiny finish. I won't say it is a very matte foundation. Coverage wise, it is a medium to full coverage foundation, which is going to give you a natural full coverage, not that cakey full coverage. It is nowhere near a cakey foundation. It's so good that you can't manage to get a cakey foundation out of this. I can swear by that, and I can understand now, and now I can understand that why this foundation has been so favorite of a lot of people. And blendability wise, it blends amazingly with a sponge and with a brush. So if you are a sponge girl and you are a brush girl, you can manage this foundation with both, and it blends with other products, that it goes on with other products immensely. But there is a little bit of creasing under my eyes, and I don't know why it is so. Maybe because of the foundation, or because of my concealer, or because I have not set my concealer properly because I was doing my makeup in a hurry. There was no difficulty in blending it. It went well with all the products because the concealer blended so good with this. So this was all I noticed about this foundation. So if I have forgotten anything, and if you want to know anything from me, so please let me know down below in the comment section below. And about my shade, I got my shade matched from the store. So if you want to buy a foundation, I highly recommend you to go to the stores and swatch it by yourself and see and get a proper shade of foundation, because if you are not able to get your perfect shade match, you can never end up liking that product, how much good the product be. So I always recommend you guys to go to the stores, if it is possible, to go to the stores and get your foundation matched. And I can say that it is by far one of the best foundation I have ever tried, like one of the best foundation. And I'm a freaking fan of using different foundations. I love using and love exploring different foundation, and this is topping my foundation list right now, honestly. So yeah, this is it for today's review. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video. If you guys have enjoyed watching today's video, then do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it will mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next day with yet another more interesting topic. Till then, take care, keep it glam, and love you all as always.